on our favorite snacks, but we ain't gonna talk about those people until they actually endorse us. When they endorse us, that's when we'll talk about them. Okay, we'll have a conversation with them later. But anyway, as y'all know, I got special guests in the building. Also, y'all know we always got a topic to talk about. So we talking about the holidays, the new babe for the holidays. So if you got a new babe for the holiday, you know, we just gonna be having some conversation about how you handle that, you know, what y'all doing. I mean, you know, kind of what the protocols is for a lot of people. You know, some people be thinking about, you know, do we spend the holidays with the new babe, or do you buy gifts? Do you do, you know, I want to know what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get into that later. But y'all know I gotta see what's up with Rich Mo. What happened? Cause Rich Mo was not at my Celebrate the Season event, and I need an explanation. So what happened? What had happened was what?
What happened? Nah, yeah, you know those shows went over, man. Them man, we was in here to 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning. And you know the show was supposed to be from 9 to 11, and then 11 to 12.
Wow.
I'm blaming Skittles. Yep, Skittles is
Skittles. We blame Skittles.
Right.
Womp, womp, womp.
Exactly.
Skittles, exactly.
She did an interview, and it just went on long, and it was just like it started mad late. She started after 12. And then it went on to like damn near 2.
So we was shutting it down, yo. They was like, yo, you put people. I told people that we gonna play some going home music. That's what I told them. I was like, you know, basically they was like, yo, you said you ain't got to go home, but you got to get out of here. You know, I was sending people with doggy bags. Listen, we got all this food in here. Y'all, my public service announcement had a great sound guy, Xavier Lewis in the building. Shout out to Xavier Lewis.
Shout out to him.
Yes, he was in the building and represented, had the sound all nice, playing the DJ music, had the whole house rocking. We was in there rocking. We was over there swagging. Insert. I swag. Insert. You know what I'm saying? So I had people in the Christmas hot seat telling me what they like about Christmas. We had Malik Holiday in the building blessing us on the mic. I did a couple songs as well. So it was a great night. You know, I hate that you missed it, but I'll send you the recap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you know, next time, man, I was there in spirit.
You should have did Be Alive. You know how you do live broadcasts. We had Rich Mo by live satellite. You know what I'm saying?
I'd have stepped out of the room and did that. You know that.
That's what we should have did.
We should have did that. Why didn't we do that?
Then you know you'd have been in the building with us in the Gwinnettes. In Gwinnettes. You know what I'm saying? That's how
where the roads are pleasant. The roads are pleasant.
Where do you live? We had Mr. Coop in the building. I'm gonna get back to you in a minute, Rich Mo. But we got Mr. Where do you live, Mr. Coop?
I'm right here in Atlanta from Jersey.
Okay, are you what county you in?
I'm in Fulton.
Okay, here in Fulton. Do we accept Fultoners?
It depends on what part of Fulton.
Okay,
what downtown.
Okay.
Are you in the city?
Quarter of a mile from the Falcon Stadium.
Okay.
Are you right there? Okay.
I'm in Center City.
I hear you.
Yeah.
All right, as long as you ain't on the south side.
You long as you ain't Bay
I used to
Area,
stay on the south side.
You know,
and you graduated.
We have to start talking to you differently. You know what I'm saying? We have to communicate differently. Plus, he came from Jersey, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you know, he all
okay, Jersey. Got Jersey. A lot of Jersey people in the building, man.
We got Jersey in the building.
I'm scared of y'all.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
And
we're going to talk about Dan Rock.
Y'all
Sinclair.
don't like us.
We're going to talk about him. You know Danny came to see us before. Remember Rock Solid was here? Remember Danny was here before?
Yeah,
He said
definitely.
he was going to come back. He ain't been back yet.
Ain't been back yet.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
sent me.
He sent him. Exactly.
He sent
At
this
least he
guy.
sent a representative.
He sent this guy with the jacket.
He
Is your
sent me with
follow-up
the
better
jacket.
than
You
his,
and the jacket.
though?
Oh, my follow-up is...
I noticed that today he was really on point.
I'm going
with
to follow up. One
Yeah.
thing about me, I connect the dots.
See, that's what I'm talking
I
about.
connect the
A
dots.
good businessman. That's
You know
good.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what else helping besides Skittles, you know, stopping you from getting to my soiree?
Right. You know, I mean, it was a little eventful, I think. I'm trying to think, man, you know, my life be like a blur. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this I know.
My
This
life
I
like a
do
blur.
know.
I don't even really remember what happened this weekend. I will say, oh, wait, no. We did Vivid on Saturday.
Oh, that's right. That was the 11th.
Yeah, Vivid was dope. You know, Slime Life Shorty came.
Okay, I
He
did
did
see
his
that
thing.
advertisement.
Vivid was packed. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we also had you know, KOD on Tuesday.
Right, how'd that go?
That was good. I had my daughter for the weekend.
Oh,
Just me and her. Yeah.
Really?
Her mom went to Jamaica.
Speaking of, what do y'all think
Yeah.
about this? I want to talk to you about this.
Uh-oh.
A Black Ink Radio Festival for the Children in
Nice.
April, and we let them come in and guest host with us.
That'd
We
be
had
nice.
children come in. How
I
about
like
that?
that.
You know,
That's a good idea.
inquiring kids want to know.
That's
These
a good
kids are
idea.
smart as heck now. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
so I think
first
we
of all-
need to bring them in And then Zoe said he'll bring the bouncy house. We could do a festival and have like people doing painting and stuff that kids like.
First of all, my daughter has one of those lights, right? That's one number one.
Yeah.
And she sets it up and she goes, "Okay, guys, make sure you like and subscribe." I'm like, "What are you doing?" I swear.
That's what's up.
I'll be like, "Yo, what are you doing?" Like, you know, she wants to vlog. You know what
Wow,
I mean? Like,
vlog.
My daughter's crazy.
Let me tell you something. They know more than me. You know what I mean? I was so excited. This is the first time I got my whole little ring light in the stand, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was all in it like, I can't wait to be with you. I was like, what was they doing on TikTok?
Hype.
I can TikTok now.
Right. That's what this girl was doing earlier. I walked by, she got the phone set up. I said, "What you doing? Taking pictures?" "I'm doing a TikTok." Okay. That's what we doing now. That's what we doing. We TikToking.
I'm sorry, I was in Jersey. My little cousin, right? Mm-hmm. I'm over there. She about like maybe 11, 12. All I see is she got this thing. She got the camera and everything. And she just running around doing all this stuff. And I'm like, what is this child doing? And she just keep running up and down to the camera and whatnot and doing stuff. What is she doing over there, Richmond? She's doing all this stuff. And I'm like, she's like, I'm doing a TikTok. I mean, she was like really at it, like going back and forth. I was like, oh my God, what is really going on? Like, she was looking crazy.
My daughter actually does those too. She does TikTok. That's crazy.
Wow.
I don't understand. I don't even know where to begin with that shit.
That's what I said. Can somebody tell me what I'm supposed to be doing? Because I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing.
I tried to do a, what was the other one they had? What's the other one? Not TikTok.
Snapchat?
No. It was like TikTok though. Yeah, man.
What is it?
It's called Thriller, I think. Thriller. Man, listen. I be low. I try to do not a reel. What's the one on Instagram? Those are reels, right?
Yeah, reels.
I don't know how people do those. I don't know what's going on. I be lost. I'm sitting there like, I try to do one because I seen a couple things that I like. I know how to do it as far as like, if it's just something and I sit there and just let it play. But
right.
Like when you got to do a voiceover, I be lost. Because niggas be doing.
I want to know how they do the
video. They be moving.
Yeah,
I'm
how
like,
they do that?
Editing shit?
Yeah, editing stuff. And how they do that? I'm like, I'm totally lost on it. I'm like you. I was like, I don't even know what to do with this TikTok thing.
Because I got some funny ideas. I just don't know how to execute. Look, I got some funny ideas. I be sitting there with the phone for a minute. I be like,
I think you know how to do it. Because when you did that daggone thing with the casting call. Yes. Oh, my God.
I mean, that was simple editing. I know how to edit, but not like, I don't know how to work the app, the other app. But yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
Here by myself, boy.
I thought you had somebody in. I thought you had somebody there with you.
Acting like I had somebody with me and all that.
Yeah, so you had one job. You had one job.
Yelling at
you beat up the guy.
I'm yelling at him. I was the only person in the whole building. I mean, this whole building was empty. And I'm yelling at niggas. This shit, I was sitting there by myself like, man, they going to think you bugging out up here.
It was funny.
I mean, literally, there was no one else in the building. All the shop, everywhere was closed. It was like 2, 3 in the morning out there. It was crazy. I was bugging out.
No, you gotta see it. It was funny as hell. I'm sitting there cracking up. I swore somebody was in the building with him, helping him with that.
I was like, nigga, you only had one fucking job, man. I ain't gonna never get it on. Fuck, give my phone. Give my phone. It looked like I smacked the phone out of his hand and everything. That shit was funny.
It was funny. That was funny. So what's going on? You gonna be out of here? Where you heading out this week? Where you going?
Yeah, we going to Miami real quick. To do the show thing we do with Too High Radio. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dawn. Shout out to DJ Outlet, Princess with the Real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you just gonna go out there and get these people another chance at performing during BT weekend.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a good look.
Well, I will be there in spirit. But the next one, I'm sure I'll be there and make it. So, y'all, we got a contest coming up. All y'all artists be hitting me in the DM. Shout out to Superstar for hitting us up, trying to, shout out for y'all artists for an opportunity to break your music in the A. So, stay tuned for the details on that. Thanks. So, those of y'all that been hitting me, it's coming. It's coming. So, we coming back strong.
Another thing, I did Tuesday in KOD again. Okay. But I actually went back yesterday because I had left the banner. And I didn't want to leave you hanging. You know what I'm saying? So I said, man, I drove all the way there yesterday to get that banner. You know what I'm saying? And me in strip clubs, it's hard to easy to go in. Yes, hard to get out.
For Richmond to get out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I went in there. You know, Akinelli's the owner. So I saw him, and he said, "Yo, what's up, man?" He said, "I had left it. I had actually left it from Sunday."
Right.
And he was like, "You see, I left it up because it was still up. You know what I'm saying? It was like by the stage." So I was like, "Yeah." He said, "I like how that look, man. We got to find a permanent spot for it." And I was
Is
like,
that right?
"Oh, really? You know what I'm saying?"
Is that right?
So yeah. So hold on.
But then you would have to have one of them blinky things for Dynasty to wear.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
But look, it get even better. So then he goes, he showed me another one. It's like a slimmer one. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Man, you give me like 6 or 7 of those, and I'll put them all around."
Really? Representing.
It's going to be Black Ink KOD.
I
You
would
feel what I'm
never be
saying?
able to get him out of KOD.
Never.
Oh, my God.
And shout out to Akinelli, though.
Shout out to Akinelli.
like
Showing
Akinelli.
love
Very
to Black
cool.
Ink.
Yeah,
Showing
he always
love.
show love, man.
Showing love. That's what's up.
He always show love.
That's what's up. So,
Yes, sir.
So what's going on this week? You got Miami, right?
Miami's on Saturday. We leave Friday. Shout out to London. My daughter, her birthday is tomorrow.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Yes, happy birthday. You know.
Happy birthday.
She's gonna be happy tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure.
We're gonna have a good time. Then we go out to Miami on Saturday, and then be back Sunday.
Okay.
Shout out to I don't know if I want to do. No, I do want to do that because they're doing something good. Shout out to Slutty Vegan.
I got to get over there.
No, you don't, because they're opening one in Duluth on Saturday. Yes. So this Saturday they open a new Slutty Vegan in Duluth on Pleasant Hill.
Shout out to Slutty freaking
So
Vegan.
check it out though. The first 40 people who want to start a business, they're bringing a business accountant to start the business and put up the money for them.
Wow.
The first 40 people, they're bringing a bank. It's a bank.
We should have been out there for this.
It's a bank coming and all that. I'm gonna be honest, I was gonna fall back and stay and go to get some money. You know what I'm saying? But I really read it, and they saying for people that want to start an LLC. So what they're doing is they're actually just helping you start the business, give you the starter
Black
money.
Ink Radio should have been
startup
there.
is like
That's
100.
media worthy.
It's like $100, $200 to start a business. I don't need that.
I'm saying we should have been there. That was media worthy.
So go.
That's good
I'm
stuff.
going. I'm
Go,
representing
represent.
Black Ink.
Go.
I'm going.
That's
I'm
good stuff.
representing.
Represent.
I will be there. I'm representing.
It's at noon, 12
What's up,
noon.
Jay? You want to go? We gonna go represent.
Pull up. Pull
You know what
up.
I'm saying? We representing for Black
Pull
Ink. You know, I got
up.
my Black Ink paraphernalia, so
I
you know.
got you. I'll get you. You'll leave with a shirt today. I'll get you one.
Yeah.
If you gonna go.
If you gonna go, you gotta go.
Right.
You gotta go. You gotta
I ain't
go
getting you no shirt if you ain't going.
Right, and we had the live.
Taking some money out my pocket.
You
Taking some money out my
pocket. You gotta get that coverage. Exactly.
Yeah, but that's just dope of them that they doing that. Shout out to the lady. Her name is the owner. What's the owner's name? I want to shout out Pinky. Yes.
Pinky.
Shout out to Pinky and Slutty Vegan. I will be out there to represent for Black Ink Radio. Pinky.
That's gonna
Shout
be
out.
crazy that they have a Slutty Vegan in
That's
the
what's
north.
up.
In the north.
That's in the north.
In the north.
North.
On the road that's pleasant.
On the road that is pleasant. That's even more pleasant.
It's even more. Yes. Even more.
Yes, it is.
So
we got a lot of things
that's the new
going
news,
on.
yeah.
That's what's up. New news. That's the new news today. All right, we are excited about that new news, and I'll definitely be there to represent Black Ink Radio while you hold it down in Miami.
In the MIA, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get into no trouble, Miss Smokey. Behave yourself out there in Miami. So we about to switch gears. We gotta go over here to Mr. Coop, my guest that's here in the building today, sitting next to me from Jersey. Jersey in the house, representing. Yeah. That's right. So, you came from Jersey. How long you been here?
2012.
Okay, all right. So you've been here a little minute. So, what brought you to Atlanta from Jersey?
Actually, I first came. My son was in the music business.
Okay.
So I felt like in Jersey we hit a ceiling. Couldn't go no more. Couldn't grow no more.
Yeah.
So we came out to the big city.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Didn't really know nobody out here.
Okay.
We slept on couches in the West End. We moved on Lee Street.
Okay.
You know, we did the hood
West
thing.
End?
In the West End. Yeah. We did the hood thing.
We couldn't associate with you back then, but
I'm glad you said that.
Right.
I'm glad you said that. Because a lot of people felt the same way. When we told them where we lived at, hold on, we moved up now. Okay. Before we moved on Lee Street, we moved in Oakland City.
Oh man.
Oh Lord Jesus.
About a quarter mile away.
Lord help you.
But we moved up.
But they moved up.
We moved up.
Okay, praise the Lord. We're moving on up.
Well, the good thing about us is, you know, we do fuck with people on the south side. Shout out to Cali, Bo.
Yeah. Okay.
So he deep south.
Yeah, he deep south.
Where you can't stop at red lights.
But he came from California.
That's why it's Cali, Bo?
Yes. And I heard that he lived in the suburbs.
Oh.
Remember when old girl was here?
And the house was really, really nice?
Yeah.
And his parents got a nice marriage and a really nice...
I
almost Eminem.
You ain't Eminem it, did you?
He came and got Colin Parker-tized. You know what I'm saying? When he came here.
Oh, that's what happened.
I don't know.
He talked like a South nigga now.
I know, right?
He like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Everything he do is over there. Marlboro, I be like trying to support him, but it's a hump for me.
Yeah. I used to stay in Stockbridge.
Oh, you was deep south.
I was deep.
That's past the hood.
Yeah, I was deep.
You're not in the hood no more over there.
I'm right by McDonough.
Yeah, you're in the right by McDonough.
Golly.
You was out. You was in the suburbs.
Yeah, you was out there in the burbs. You was headed to Florida.
Yeah. You're right too.
You was right near the border.
Yeah, you was right there.
Damn near now. That's far though.
Definitely wasn't. We still wasn't messing with you then. We be like, you live where?
Yeah, you live too far, bro.
Yeah.
Meet me in the city.
Coming out there. Right.
Meet me at the party.
Right. Let me know when you hit around Bucky at Midtown.
Yeah.
Then I can rock with you, but you know I gonna Stockbridge. We ain't doing
I ain't
that.
know no better when I moved there.
So
I used to call meetings and they would never meet me out there.
I bet you did. I bet they did.
I lost a lot of meetings. I lost a lot of meetings.
I bet you did.
So meet me at this address.
Right.
They be like, all right, cool. Niggas put in their GPS.
Right.
Something happened.
Yeah, at least now Zoom is popular, but you know, I don't know if it wasn't then. You was out of luck, buddy.
I was out of luck.
Yeah, sorry, partner. You wasn't gonna get that on.
I was out of luck.
Yeah, we was having that. Damn. Do that. You know.
I really like that jacket though.
Me too. I'm feeling that. I got some jeans that will match that perfectly. They got the whole.
Oh yeah.
I do too.
The whole strip.
Okay.
I need one of those, man.
I got a year anniversary with this. I got this for my birthday last year.
What could we do with? What could we do? Oh, it was a gift.
No, I bought it.
That's dope.
Yeah, I bought it.
I like that jacket.
Me too.
Appreciate that. Don't keep saying that because I'm from up north. When you keep saying you like something from somebody, you asking the shoe size, what size you wear.
I was about to say that.
I'm from up north. We can't do that too many times.
Until I ask what size it is, you all right, man.
Yeah.
Once I said, so what's that? Is that a double X? It looked like a double X. You know what I'm saying? Can I try it on?
Yeah.
Let's see how it fit. Because I'm going to buy one. I just want to see if that one fits.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you in jail. You got to knock a nigga out as soon as you say what size it goes. It's like, what size those? Okay.
Yeah. It's time. I'm going in the hole.
Right. Let's go.
Going in the hole. So.
Lock them up.
What time y'all got? What time is it right now?
Shot o'clock.
Miss Lady. Oh, there you go with this Miss Lady.
Shot
He
o'clock.
called me out. You know what I'm saying? We calling Danny out today. It's
what
Danny's
time
day
is it?
He calls out, not Dynasty.
Oh, 6:52. Okay.
You good? You got a good time? You got to be somewhere?
I ain't got to be nowhere.
Ain't
got to be nowhere.
He ready to
ain't
go.
got to be nowhere but Black Coop.
He ready to go.
I know that's right on Dynasty DM Extended Podcast.
Exactly. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. And this is something that Danny never told you. Rock Sinclair. Danny Rock Sinclair.
Danny Rock Sinclair. Tell me what he
at the comedy show, right? Mm-hmm. You murdered it on stage, right?
Thank you.
I got a pretty decent following on Facebook.
You feel me?
Okay.
How many? I got any viewers on my phone?
254.
Okay. Okay, that's live. We live.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, so I got a pretty good
She
following. So I put your performance up.
Okay.
But he never told you.
He never told
Rock, you never never told her.
No.
I put her
This is what we got for him.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't nobody sharing with me or nothing.
We're going to stay in touch.
Yes, we are.
We're not going to leave no. We're not going to leave the middleman.
Exactly.
What comedy show is this, though?
Job.
What comedy show?
Comedy on Peter Street.
Where was I?
Wow. Hold on. You might have dropped the ball. You didn't tell?
Where was
Wednesday. December the 1st. Wednesday.
Wow. I was definitely in town around. Oh, no. You know what? Wednesdays is daddy-daughter day. So.
See? I
get that.
That is daddy-daughter day.
I get that.
That's
yes.
Y'all Hollywood. I keep looking at me on TV. Look at that. CJ, look at that in the background. That's Hollywood right there. Take a picture of that, man. Take a picture.
He said, "Get him." He want to see.
That's Hollywood. And this jacket do look good.
It do look good.
Damn. And I got a fresh shade. That's so. Yo, that's fire, yo.
That is hot. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Facebook, is that not fire? Ask them. Is that fire?
We live, baby. We live.
That is fire.
We live.
I didn't even know. Me and you gotta be Facebook friends, man.
Yeah, we definitely do.
I ain't know you showed me some love like that.
I showed you a lot of love.
Man,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I do. Showed you a lot
I
of
mean,
love.
they was making me feel so good. I went acapella on them. You know
killed
what I'm saying?
it.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, they made me feel
you
loved.
did all that. You did all that.
They made me feel loved.
When I'm not there, you did all that. Put on a show. You put on a show.
I sure did. Yeah, I did.
I hear you.
Yeah. They was out their chairs. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
They was out. They like that when I get home record.
It's a dope song.
Thank you.
I definitely give you that.
Thank you. All y'all gotta be in the video. It's coming.
I can't do it like her, but okay.
So tell the people. I saw Danny sent me a lot of different things. I know you into trading. I know you're a motivational speaker. Came from some other things that you did in your life, and I would, share what you would like to share about who you are and how that came to be.
All right, first of all, man, I'm as raw as you can get.
Okay. All right, we like
I just got a little polishing on me right now, but I'm as raw as you can get.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I did 9 years in federal penitentiary for being a part of $1 million a month drug operation in Atlantic City.
Wow, in Atlantic City.
Shout out to Atlantic City.
Hold on. Wait. I said I did 9 years in federal pen. We can't get no claps for that, man.
No, that's not what we celebrate. That's not what we celebrate.
Oh, you saying Atlantic City?
We celebrate.
No, we can't.
We celebrate $1 million a month. We celebrate Atlantic City.
We can't celebrate Atlantic City. Why not? Until the politicians get it right.
We already know that.
Until they get it right.
Know that. Yeah.
Because there's a lot of
that's
hungry.
A whole
Listen, there's a lot of hungry people in Atlantic City. You already know, sis. There's a lot of hungry people.
Used to help feed those. She just passed away October 23rd. Baby
Rest
Lewis,
in peace.
Look it up. Yes, because they naming the street after her.
Ain't that sad?
Shout out to Yes, it is. I know a lot of. Yeah, we definitely on the same page with that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel you.
So getting back to that, I shout out Atlantic City as a whole because it do build you and it builds your character to be able to come to wherever you want to come and be as great as you want to be.
That's right.
So I do salute it for that.
That's right.
I definitely do.
Right.
But the politicians need to step their
They
game
really
up.
do. I agree.
Because it don't make no sense for a $1 billion casino to be right here and a half a block over poverty.
Yep,
it don't make no sense.
Yep, and all the money that has come. Don't get me started. We're going to have to bring you back to talk about Atlantic City. You know what I'm saying? But we actually plan on doing something when they name the street. I came to Richmond because Too Hot Radio, Black Ink Radio, we get involved in feeding the homeless. Right. So those of you who may not know that, then y'all need to know if you ever had, some donations to send out there for people. We really do support that. My aunt was with that. It was 3 years. She was with Turning Point, which in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Yeah, and my aunt passed away. That was her baby. And she passed away October 23rd, and they gave her recognition before she passed. They did bring her flowers before she passed, and they also recognized her. The mayor is naming a street in her honor. Congrats! And we want to go out there and support that. Definitely would. Birthday in July, and we would like to go out there and support. The homeless and Turning Point, that whole festivities and what's happening out there in New Jersey. So I will be having some conversations with the mayor, but I'm with you about
I love it.
Yeah. But we definitely gotta show some love, and you're right. It shouldn't be that way. All the money that has come through that city, it should not be that way, and it's unfortunate. Right. Yep.
I didn't mean to curve
That's
it.
okay, but we can come back to that. You know, we'll definitely get back to that. But let's get into you. You know what I mean? Because while you're here, we want people to know about you. You know, we got some people, your people listening and following, and we want them to know about, tell your story. So what's up?
So with my situation, I ended up the last year of high school having twin sons.
Wow.
So I had multiple D1 football scholarships. And I said to myself, I'm not going to college the first year. I'm going to go down to the casino and work, save up money so I can take care of mine while I go to college.
Right.
It didn't happen that way. I met a guy named Robert Midget Moley.
Lord Jesus, do you know who Midget Moley is?
I met a guy named Robert Midget Moley.
Do you know who Midget Moley is?
It sounds very familiar.
I met a guy named Robert Midget Moley.
Google. Kingpin, yes, in Atlantic City, very, 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 very well.
I met a guy named Robert Midget Moley.
I was just watching a little
American Gangster.
Yeah, he's out now, right?
Yeah, he's been out.
And he changed his life. He gave his life oversight. Yeah, he sure did.
He dope.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard. I heard.
So
I never got a chance to meet.
She excited now. Look,
yes,
she excited because she's from that area.
Because I'm from there, and I know the story, and I know that now he is totally done changed, and I think that is outstanding.
Yeah,
that's my brother.
That's my brother.
All right,
that's
now.
my brother.
All right now.
But unfortunately, he introduced me to the streets. You see how we get? You see how black people
put them up, bring them down.
You see how black people put you up,
take them down,
and then they take you down.
But we gonna bring them back up.
We gonna bring them back up.
Because he is back up now.
Right. We gonna bring him back up.
We gonna bring him back up.
So what happened was I worked at Clarence Casino, the smallest one in Atlantic City.
You mean you didn't go to Bally's?
It was across the street. Bally's was across the street, right? And they used to
feed. He went to the most wicked casino that could ever be in Atlantic City.
Hole in the wall.
Not Taj Mahal.
Hole in the wall. Hole in the wall. If we was to compare it to clubs in Atlanta, that probably would be. Now, I ain't going to say that because y'all got live people and promoters will be calling me Coop. Why would you say that? So I'm not even going to say that. But I'm going to say, nah, I ain't going to say that. I don't want no beef. I don't want no sauce.
Okay.
So, working at the casino, I ended up meeting him. This is the funny thing. At the time, it was about your cars, spoiler kits, rag tops, rims. It was car shows.
And
it was about your cars.
Living in the hood, but they gonna be riding.
But they gonna be riding. They gonna be riding, right?
And Missy had all white cars, right?
Yes,
he did.
Don't tell the story no more, for real. I'm gonna walk off. If you say one more thing about Midget. Because I think you was hustling. You were hold on. You happen to be an all white? And you going to say he had all white cars?
No, if I was hustling.
I think you was a part of Midget Moley movement, yo.
Might have been.
I'm about to call
She got on all white right now.
Yeah, she got on all white.
Trying to tell you something. Look. Come on. She trying to tell you something.
Something ain't right.
Man. But y'all, everybody
something ain't right.
They took the top. They put the vinyl. What is the rag top?
Yeah, the rag top.
Yo, everybody was doing that. It was all
right,
about
let me finish so you can get to the next one.
Go on.
That's crazy, yo. Rock, you're wrong for not introducing us. Because I think she was hustling back in the day.
I'm sure she did.
I think she was hustling back in the day.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
So when I ended up meeting my brother, he introduced me to the game. But the funny part was I had to save 6 months of my paycheck to get a spoiler kit, a rag top, and a radio system.
Oh, wow.
So it was a famous spot in Pleasantville, New Jersey on Main Street, right? That's where you take all your cars. So watch. Hating started way back. Y'all didn't start hating right now. Hating started way back then. I took my car there. I said, how much would this be to complete it? They said $5,400. I said, okay, no problem. I had $6,400.
Okay, you good.
I saved for 6 months, right?
Change.
So I put the money up. Everything was cool. You leave the car there. The car gonna be there for a whole month. I'm looking around. I see all white cars, Volvos, Beamers, Mercedes, Bentleys. Come on, this is way back in the 90s.
Yes.
So I'm seeing all these white cars. I see about 14 white cars. So I asked the owner, I said, yo, who got the same color cars? That's corny. Why would y'all have the same color cars? She said, no, one person owned them cars. I said, one person? Yeah, he'll be here in another 30 minutes. His name Robert, Midget Moley. Yo, I had to wait. I said, I gotta meet him. I gotta meet him. And guess what? He came in 2 inches shorter than me. I said, it can't be him.
Can't be this little nigga.
It can't be him.
I'm like, nah, you gotta go back outside and come back in again.
Sweatpants and Timbs. I said, it can't be him. He don't even match how these cars look. It was him. When he found out who my uncles was, who my families was, he ended up saying, I want to talk to you. And he took me, and that same night, gave me 18 ounces of coke, and I never sold a piece of drug in my life, but I was a leader on my block. So I stopped them from going to Philly and Camden, and I said, I'm the new leader here, and I gave it to them. They had my money back in a week, and I was gone from that point on. And that's a true story. Wow. I never knew how to sell drugs.
Wow.
I took advantage of me being a leader. Wow. Nobody couldn't beat me fighting. I was a fighter. I was a leader. I was always a captain on a football, wrestling, track. I was always a captain. So I said, if they already selling drugs, it's easy for me to stop them from going out of town to get the drugs.
So you know all the stuff that was going on with the salons and dudes and all that craziness.
Yeah.
We know some
I was
stuff.
a salon.
Get out of here, man.
Come on, you're going to get me indicted. Come
on. I'm sitting here.
She going to get me indicted.
I'm sitting here listening.
She going to get me indicted. Stop this.
So you know,
come on. That's crazy. She was hustling. Hey, bro.
I already know.
When you done, talk to her. She was hustling.
I already know.
And I guarantee you she got some money buried somewhere. Hey. She know too much.
Right. I can tell.
Yo. Crazy.
That's crazy. So let me keep moving. So fast forward the positive side of it. I ended up doing 9 years in federal pen, came home, and I started a nonprofit called Fed Up For You, which was an anti-gang drug youth organization.
Shout out to that. Woo! Wow.
Yeah, so we ended up, I went after 75 kids. I said, yo, we going to start this program with 75 kids. All the politics was telling me, don't start it with 75. That's too many. Do a pilot program. Because if you start with 75, you're going to end up with 25 because it was an 8-week program. One Saturday out the week that you meet for 8 weeks for 5 hours.
Okay.
We bust them in. We feed them. They get to do the life skills in different classes. They play double dutch. They play basketball. Wow. It was a big recreation center. A good friend of mine, Pastor Morgan, owned the recreation center, and he allowed us to come in. The buses, we had buses to bring the kids there.
Wow.
So the pastors donated, Pastor Wilkins and a couple other pastors donated the buses for us to go in the hoods to get the kids. So they said 75 kids, you only going to have 25. Well, they said don't go that high because it's going to be a wrong number. And they was right, unfortunately, because we had 125 kids. You busters. You busters. Hold on. Second program, 350 kids. It just kept growing. The way it was able to grow is I went to the OGs, I went to the young Gs, I went to the Bloods, the Crips, the GDs, the Latin Kings, and I said, I need your brother, your nephew, your nieces, your sisters. And they forced them into our program.
That is awesome.
That's dope.
And
that's how that really happened.
That is awesome.
That's dope.
And it just kept going. But we hit a ceiling. They didn't want to fund it or anything like that. And that's the reason we came to Atlanta. And my son happened to be in a music game at the same time. So the first thing we did was link with 107.9, and we was on a Bullying It's Not Hot school tour. Because we was already doing school tours in New Jersey, Delaware, and Pennsylvania. So when we came here and we sat down with Hurricane Dave from 107.9, he said, I want to hear your story. When he heard my story, he heard my son's story, he said, we want you on a tour. Now here come your point, what you said earlier. We on a tour with Steve Harvey's daughter, Brandy, T.I., Issa. We on a tour with some top celebs that's going back to the mansion. And when we done a tour, we going to Lee Street.
Oh, man.
We going back to Lee Street.
Right.
We gotta catch the train. And the train station is right across the street. We lived in the apartments right across the street from the Marlin station.
I mean, that's dope, though. Shit.
Yeah.
That part is dope.
Yeah.
But when we told them where we lived, they looked at us different.
Right.
Why are y'all on our school tour? But guess what? The principals and the social workers and the students, they cling to us because we had the realest story. Come on, you speaking in Frederick Douglass High School. You speaking in Westside High School in Macon. We traveled all over to speak. Right. So when these kids listening to you, they don't have a dad at home.
Right.
Some of their moms are incarcerated. How is your mom incarcerated?
Wow. Right.
We used to your dad and your big brother and your uncle being incarcerated. But how is your mother incarcerated? Right. So some of these kids was only 15 years old fending for their little brothers that was 9 years old. Wow. So they going to school, coming home hustling. I know that lifestyle. So they took to me and my son because they saying, yo, you remind me of me and my dad.
Wow.
Right.
So at the end of the day, every tour we did with the high posted celebrities, the principals was taking our number personally and said, we just want y'all to come back to our school.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
That's dope.
That's awesome.
See, the thing is y'all was relatable. You know what I'm saying?
Because you wasn't one of those celebrities.
Right, they can't relate to them.
Right.
See,
they can't relate to them.
I did something very similar, right? So I had a song. When I went to Baltimore for a little while, you know what I'm saying, to do something similar to what you talk about. I ain't gonna go too deep into it because it ended bad. My friend died, you know what I'm saying? And so I wrote a song, you know, saying rest in peace to him. You feel what I'm saying? When I did that, some people had heard it, and I did a contest. So during the contest, when I used to perform, I used to bring a casket out. Okay. And then I would do the song to the casket. But we would dress up in suits. Wow. We wear whole suits and, you know, bring it out, and I would, you know, rap to the casket. You know what I'm saying? When I did that, crazy. Some people actually, same thing, they put me on a tour going to the schools. And like you said, like they could relate to, the kids used to cry when I used to do that because a lot of them had brothers and sisters that died, you know what I'm saying, in the field. So when I brought that casket out, they used to mess them up. You hear me? Like mess them up. Wow. And you know, like you said, they used to relate to us more than the people that you would think they relate to. Because they had people on the same situation, but this was in New York. We was going to the New York schools. And they had people on, you know, that people would want to see. But then when I came out, it was the part of it that, it was like, man, people was crying. Yep. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. And you know, I was just glad that we could scare some of the people into not wanting to go that route.
Exactly.
Wow. You know, don't sell drugs. This is how it ends.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
And what you saying, you took the same approach we took. We didn't come in there all aggressive to scare you straight. Right. We came in there to rock with you, to tell you it's the blue pill and it's the red pill.
Right.
A lot of times you trying to scare them and they like, you can't scare me. If I caught you in the street, I'll put a gun to your head. That's how a lot of them think. Yeah.
Right.
So you can't come in there and scare them. You got to come in there with love. You got to come in a whole different approach. So what you're saying, that's how you came in, and that's why they related to you.
Yes, definitely. You're right.
And you're a dope MC.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
That's real talk.
Wow.
Yep.
So now that you've been in Atlanta, what else have you been doing? I know you said you do motivational speaking, trading. You know, how did you get involved all into that?
Well, when I came here, me and my son ended up saying, we got to get this right. When we was living in the West Side, we didn't have electric. We was working at Moreland Flea Market every weekend, getting out there 3 o'clock in the morning just to wait in line to be able to get in there at 6 in the morning. We were selling perfume and colognes that my man was sending us from New York. And the going price out there was $15. My man was sending it to us for $3. We were selling it for $10, and everybody was mad at us. We undercut Poppy. We undercut Poppy, right?
Right.
So, but that was the way we survived. My son also was on the corner selling Gatorade before the Water Boys. So shout out to the Water Boys, because at the end of the day, y'all get bad raps, but there's a lot of y'all that's really good kids. I gave them my phone number. They text me. I send them money. You know what I mean? For Ubers, for Lyfts, and the whole nine. And You know, so I know it's.
You gotta respect them. They hustling water.
Come on.
Yeah, right.
You gotta respect
drugs.
Right.
You gotta respect them. Up north, guess what? They'll be on the corner doing your windshields at the stoplight.
Facts, right.
They're not selling water, but they asking you to pay them to do your windshield.
Right.
So it's still a hustle. Somebody just need to come to them and say, "This is the real hustle.
Right.
This is the legit hustle. Let's move that out
and ain't nothing wrong with
add
that.
this.
A legit hustle, you know.
Exactly.
It's
Stop
like
pointing
I told
fingers
you
so much.
How I met those boys that I brought on the radio show.
Yeah.
M3.
That was
they at Kroger. They dad got the van. They got their music out there, and the three boys is out there singing. And I'm coming out my car, and I'm like, what the hell? And they got their little bucket out there, and I'm like, I had to go back to the car and get some cash and put it in their bucket because it's like you out there a legitimate hustle.
Exactly.
They are singing and performing in the Kroger parking lot. Kroger allowed them to come out there and do it, and then you hear their music, you hear them singing in the store.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like that, I could
Gotta
not.
support.
And then I went to him and was like, listen, I want to bring y'all on my show. And then I had them perform at my promo party.
Gotta support.
You know what I'm saying? So support. I just thought that, and shout out to those boys in 3, you know, doing their thing. You know, still doing their thing.
So with that being said, me and my son, we locked and loaded the music game. We put a marketing team together, and it's funny because the marketing team we put together had no clue about music.
Wow.
They just happened to be coders. They knew how to code. Young people is just different. Young people is built different.
Yeah.
So they knew how to code. So when they told us, yo, you know you can place on Nielsen SoundScan, and if you place on Nielsen SoundScan, you can be on a Billboard or you can be on the charts.
Right.
I said, how's that possible?
Right.
They said, well, you guys are doing 40 schools a year. We was touring at 40 schools a year. And you in front of 500 to 2,000 students at one time.
Yes.
So they said, all you have to do is create a barcode to go on something that you can personally sell. It don't matter how much you sell it for, just be able to sell it, right? So we took a dog tag with the name of the school.
Wow.
That we purchased for 15 to 20 cents a dog tag. Went into the schools. Of course you're going to buy a dog tag because it's your school.
Yeah.
But on the back of that dog tag, it was a code. And if you download that code, you downloaded his single.
Wow.
When you downloaded his single, it reported to Nielsen SoundScan.
Right.
Nielsen SoundScan had multiple streams of that song being purchased.
Wow.
Right? And he ended up charting on Billboard for the hot single sales chart.
Wow.
Not 1 week, not 2 weeks. We'll be here all day if y'all let me keep counting these weeks. Not 3 weeks, not 4, but 32 consecutive weeks.
Awesome. That
Damn,
is awesome.
that's dope.
Wow.
So when we did that, labels started coming to us that had new artists that they wanted to break on the school tour. So we're responsible for a lot of artists. Miss Mulatto, she I'm not saying without us she wouldn't have made it,
right?
But she was on some of our school tours. Lil Donald, DC Young Fly, and we can keep naming them on and on. I'm not saying because of us they made it, because they was hard workers. Miss Mulatto dad is a trooper. That's the first person I met when I came here, and she was performing at the fair right in Atlanta, across from the museum.
Wow.
So I'm not taking that credit. I'm just saying we helped. We helped enhance that individual. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we just took that and we just ran with it.
Wow.
And we created a school tour that ended up being motivational speaking, performance, entertainment, and activation from us to the youth. And it just went over hills like that. So that's how we got our name in Atlanta.
Wow.
Moving forward, y'all see this shirt? Y'all see this shirt right here?
That's
the notary?
I like that.
Y'all see this shirt? The notary?
Yeah.
This is the writing team.
That I heard about probably over a year ago.
About over a year ago.
Our middleman, who was supposed to be connecting us, he's not so good of a middleman.
Let me tell you why this is my most pride and most respected thing that I put my hands on. Because you know just as well as I know, when you coming into the music business, you think an artist, it's hard for an artist to break into a music business? Try coming in as writers.
Yeah.
understand this. Record labels already have their writing team, right? They already have relationships with people that's going to write for them. Mm-hmm. So when you come in and you saying, yo, we got our whole writing team, we got the production, we got the producers, they looking at you like you got 6 heads on your shoulders. Right. So we started this movement, me and my partner, Jay Moore, who's also an artist. Mm-hmm. We started this movement a year ago, right? And we placed our first single with Pleasure P called Thirst Trap. Huh? Talk to me. Talk to me. So out of all the things I accomplished, all the things, because I'm a go-getter. Anything I put my hands, is it going to be gold or going to be platinum? It's not going to be a failure. I don't fail. Okay. Trust me, I don't fail. Right. So it's either going to be gold or platinum. This is 10 times platinum, right? So when we was able to utilize the same people that I met in 2012, it helped us in 2021. Because the only way you can get your music heard to certain people in the industry, you got to know the right people. That's right. It's just that simple. Yeah. So at the end of the day, this right here, all the stuff that we put into coming to Atlanta and making it happen, the people that's involved, from Jay Moore to a super group called Manish to my son Tropicana, all of these individuals are artists. But at the end of the day, they are artists and writers. Right. So we had to put that together, and that's why me and you were supposed to meet a year ago for the same thing that I'm speaking about right now.
We gotta definitely do that.
Exactly.
We here now.
So with 2022 coming, for all y'all that know about the notary, understand one thing. With 2022 coming, we got some big things ahead. I can't speak right now. I'll talk to you in private, yes. But we got some big things ahead, and y'all think Coop was crazy on how we do things. I'm gonna be crazier. Trust and believe that, because I got some real heavy hitters that's on board, and we gonna slide through that door. I promise you.
Shout out to that. I promise you. This is awesome. I'm here to have you come back to me. You gotta talk. Yeah. But also,
we never even talked about the
topic. We're going to talk about that now. We got to get into that. So, the topic
you never even played the song.
Oh, we got to play the song. Okay, all right, we're going to come back to the topic.
The song?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Gotta play the song by our CEO, Jay. Our CEO is also a writer. She got a dope song, a Christmas song.
Yes, we had to play the Christmas song.
And then we can get into that.
Then we'll get into that. We're going to get into a little bit of it because we running on time.
Black people time.
Yeah. I know. Well, we still had an hour.
Hey, Rock, you didn't introduce us either, Rock.
Yeah, Rock.
I'm going to keep saying that, Rock.
There, cause
you fired, Rock.
Yeah. He really
what time you got?
7:21.
Okay.
And he said it's like that?
Yeah, it's like that.
Yes.
It's exactly like that.
It's exactly like that.
Yes.
Because from what I'm hearing, you dropped the ball a year ago.
Yes, he did.
And that's what I gathered.
We about to listen to the Christmas song. You want to introduce it to the live because they're not going to be able to hear it unless they go to Black Ink. No, they can hear it on Black Ink
Radio. Let me take this off so y'all can see the notary shirt.
If y'all want to hear the song, what's the name of the song?
Man.
Old Santa? Is that
Old
Santa. Yeah. And it is a Christmas song from the Notary writer.
Actually, the CEO of the Notary, which is Jay Moore, she wrote the song, and it's actually her song.
Okay.
So I give all credit to her. That's my business partner.
Can you tell them where to find it?
You can find it on. You can find it on YouTube, right? And you can go to The Real Notary. Go to YouTube and put in The Real Notary. Notary like stamp, because we stamped in the proven hits. So go to the notary.
I'm actually a real notary as well. So
you're a real notary?
If y'all need to be stamped,
See? So he can stamp you for the legit reasons.
I just had no idea.
We gonna stamp you for songwriting.
Yeah,
so go to the Real Notary on YouTube.
I'm writing music, so I'm trying to see what
say no more.
You got 2 writers in the building.
I'm mad at you, Rock.
Yeah, you got 2 writers in the building. 2.
And he told me about this 6 months ago, but never
invite.
Yeah, never invite.
So we're gonna beat him up.
Yeah, you about to.
So let's rock this song, man.
Introduce it.
This is Jay Moore, right? CEO of the Notary. And this is her personal song that she did all by herself. I salute you, Jay.
We salute you, Jay.
I wrote a wish list. Already know I've been a naughty girl this year. Who cares? So when you get this, I'ma need you to send me a big strong man right here. Maybe with a beard. Oh yeah, under the mistletoe. I wanna see how low he can go. Kiss me right there, right there. Can his face be my chair? Yeah. Said I spent too long. So many people did me wrong, and I can't get you on the phone. So I wrote this song. I need you to ring my jingle bell. Trying to have him swimming like he Michael Phelps. I need you to ring my jingle bell. Jingle bell. Oh, Santa, Santa. I want the big fancy house in Atlanta. Yeah. Oh, Santa, Santa. I want the diamonds, the pearls, and the phantom. Yeah. So can you grant my wish? Santa, please, this Christmas. Can you grant my wish? Santa, please, this Christmas. Hey, keep me coming down for the milk and the cookies now. So you know I'ma leave it out. Hey. Been snowing outside, now we slowly. Need a body heat close, so we hugging. Under the covers, hot chocolate. Sitting in a pantry with a partridge. I'm alone with the movie playing. Watch your TV till it's time to slay. I really hope that you give me no. Let me know. I need you to ring my jingle bell. Trying to have him swimming like he Michael Phelps. I need you to ring my jingle bell. Jingle bell. Oh, Santa, Santa. I want the big fancy house in Atlanta. Yeah. Oh, Santa, Santa. I want the diamonds, the pearls, and the phantom. Yeah. So can you grant my wish? Santa, please, this Christmas. Can't you grant my wish? Santa, please, this Christmas day.
Okay. But so now we just, before we wrap up, of course we gotta talk a little bit about the topic. I know that it just got so juicy in here, the discussions, you know. It was awesome. We're gonna have to have you come back, Mr. Coop.
I appreciate that.
For those of y'all, the topic today is about the new bake for the holiday. And I just want to know what y'all think. You know, if you have a new bake for the holiday, you know, do you spend the holidays with it? Do you buy nice gifts? Like, you know, how do you handle that? If you got somebody that's brand new in your life. I mean, it is cuffing season. Do you treat your cuffing partner?
Cuff.
You know what I'm saying? With, you know, do you buy them a big house in Atlanta for Christmas? Big like Jay Moore said? Do you get them the Phantom? That's
Whoa, do you buy the big house? Do you get them the Phantom? Whoa.
Okay, maybe that's a bit much.
Me personally, I believe if you do cuff somebody during this season, it's only right because, first of all, you locking this person up emotionally during the season where now what you gonna do? Leave them alone?
Yeah,
I mean, just go be with your family.
Wow.
It's like, you know, I mean, you know, I've brought people, you know, I ain't got no family here like that.
Yeah, me
so
neither.
it's like when I was in New York, if I met a girl around that time, I would bring her to family functions and you know what I'm saying? Just let her come chill. Yeah. I might not introduce like, oh, this is my girl.
Right. You might
but
say
you
my
know,
friend.
It's my new friend right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see, you know, with my personality, I'd be like, you know, I'm trying to see what's going on. Like I'll tell my friend, like I'm trying to see how this work out. I make light of the situation.
Yeah. Right.
But just let them know that it's fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what's
I'm just trying to see what's going on. But you know that
I can see you doing that though.
Yeah,
you know, make that person feel real comfortable.
You can't leave them hanging for the holidays and you just met them. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that.
What don't you know?
Listen,
what do you know, Joe?
It all depends on the relationship, like
That's
outside of bringing them to the family during holidays.
Okay.
And it depends on how long. Was it 6 months before the holidays? Was it
new boo for the holidays.
Okay, so what's new? What's new?
New is new.
It's 1 day,
1 month,
weeks?
1 month, a month or less.
Okay, a month.
A month or less.
Everybody's situation thought new is different. So what
a month or less.
Like
new boo for the holidays.
New, like couple months or
new
less.
for me is anywhere from that month that we decided that we serious, all the way up to at least 6 months. That's new. After 6 months is not new to me.
Yeah, right. I feel like when she say holidays, new boo for the holidays, that means you met her right before the holidays.
Okay.
So that's why I said I would do it like a date.
Yeah.
I would do it like a date. I ain't cuff. I ain't making it official.
Well, with that being said, I'm single right now.
Okay.
I'm single. That ain't
ladies.
Okay.
You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that.
Ladies. Available.
Nah, you ain't got to do that.
Why not?
It's okay to be in Atlanta and be single.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous, right?
It's dangerous.
You look like raw meat.
Bro, when I said that, they probably outside like, there's a single man in Atlanta? They probably climbing up the walls.
I know all my guys is not single. All my dudes, they not single.
In Atlanta, the men gotta lie. Now I got a girl, man.
Yeah. You gotta fake like you got a girl, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm single. But at the end of the day, I like to treat mine like she should be treated, and that's the queen. So if I met you one day and we have an agreement that we are in a relationship, you come into family. You come into the picnics. You come into the holidays. You come to Christmas, Thanksgiving, and the whole nine.
You're like a queen.
I'm going to treat you like a queen. Trust and believe that. So I know some people be like, nah, we ain't been in for a year. You know what I mean? But me, once we come to that agreement that we get ready to take this role and rock and roll, you mine. Yeah. I'm yours. Yeah. And we gonna rock and roll.
That's what's up.
That's
me.
I
think it's cool. I think if you really gelling and kicking it with the person and y'all really vibing, I think it's cool,
Right.
As long as, the vibe is there, you cool. This person is, a good character. That person's a good character. So I think it's cool to enjoy the holidays.
But y'all gotta be on the same page.
Right.
You can't think this is your boo.
But
and she looking at you as
y'all on the same page.
Exactly.
Right. If y'all really gelling, you know what I'm saying, and it's mutual, I think it's cool. I think it's cool to to enjoy the holidays with your new thing. I agree. I agree with Rich Mo. If you really kicking it. And you don't leave that person, hanging. Like he said, I personally don't have a lot. I got a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of family, in Atlanta. But my friends have become like my family.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I do enjoy the holidays. But if I'm with somebody and I feel like we got that thing going on, then I'm cool with bringing them around. My family and friends.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense all the way around the board.
Absolutely. So y'all have to chime in on the DM and let us know what y'all think about that. The new day for the holidays, because we running low on time now, but we want to make sure we get these final announcements in before we go. I'm really ecstatic, and I enjoy having Mr. Coop on the show today.
This was fun.
Hold on, but when you talk about new bay, understand this too.
Let's go.
You cannot still have an old bay. Understand that?
Yes.
You cannot listen.
And he ain't talking about the season.
He ain't talking about the season.
Right.
You cannot still have an old bay because that is wrong. That is not right. You treating her like she your new bae, but she still got an old bae.
That's right.
That she never stopped communicating with. So we got to keep that in line because there's a lot of murder rates going up because of that reason, unfortunately. So y'all got to keep it real. Don't do that to men, and don't do that to ladies. Keep it real. Just be real. Simple as that.
That's right. Facts.
Gotta let that be known.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't play with people's feelings, man. Niggas is really killing people out here.
That's right. So shout out to all y'all that was tapping in on IG and on my man's Facebook and checking out my live. The boys, I appreciate the love, man.
That's love.
I appreciate the love. Tell some people, give them some final thoughts before you check out. Tell them where they can find you out and what you got coming up that you can share with them, that they may be able to look for you, in the next maybe month or the next 60 days or so. As we go into 2022, he done already told y'all he got some stuff popping off. So.
It's coming.
Well, my final thoughts is it's a blessing for me to be here at Black Ink. I'm always in this area. I just never knew this was right here. So it's a blessing to see our people talking about something that matters. It's a blessing.
Yeah.
2022 coming up. I say y'all be blessed. Don't be afraid to throw away people that's no good in your life. Sometimes we hold on to it too long. 6 years, 6 months, sometimes it's just too long. Let them people go.
Let it go.
Even if you have to be alone, because alone don't always mean you're lonely.
That's right. That's right.
Listen to what I'm saying. Sometimes you think that you're not with somebody. You don't have a friend. You don't have a bunch of friends, and you think you're lonely. That don't always equate to you being lonely.
No, it does not.
I love my peace. I live on my own. I love my peace.
Exactly.
Simple as that. So I want to just say, be blessed. Hold your family tight, because tomorrow is not promised. The next hour is not promised. Rest in peace, young Dolph. I love you. And I'm glad y'all gave him his street and the whole 9. But sometimes we need to give streets while they're alive.
Like, give the flowers. Give them what we say, Rich Mo. Give them the
flowers while they're alive, man.
In the notary, I love y'all.
And where can they find you?
I love y'all. You can find us on the Real Notary YouTube. You can find us on OG Big Coop on Instagram. I followed you.
That's right.
And then I'll give you all the other information because it's secret. Shh, don't tell nobody.
Rich Mo, you got some final thoughts?
She's with Rich Mo. She with Midget Moley.
I know.
She was with Midget Moley, Rich Mo.
I see it.
I see it. See, that's how rumors get started.
That's how they get started.
You know what I'm saying? I get started. You know what I'm saying? Rich Mo, what up? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, it's something similar to what he said, man. Just don't mislead people out here, man. That's all. You know, just like you said, some of these guys or some of these, everybody, you know, a new babe for the holiday, they'll just take people on just to have somebody because it's cold outside. Yeah. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want somebody to hug up on. I got a lot of body. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that to people. It ain't even right.
Because it's cold outside.
It's cold outside. You feel me?
Them to get hot, they hot again.
Right. So, you know, be truthful. Be real about your intentions. They might just want somebody for the season too.
Right.
So just, you know, do it for that. Do you know?
Exactly.
Do it for, keep it real.
Yeah.
Like
That's it.
So shout out where Rich Mo gonna be in Miami this weekend. I'm gonna stop through the Slutty Vegan, the new spot in Duluth. So I'm gonna represent. You need to come on. Yeah, I'm going. I'm letting you know now.
That's what black people do. I'm letting you know now.
Did we not say that, Jay?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They'll be saying, right? You know what I mean? We had said
that'd be the first thing. Like, why you ain't tell me? I did tell you.
Yeah, said that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. But anyway, and then the royal birthday celebration, Dynasty's royal B-Day party. We got brunch, and it's gonna be 2 parts. Part 1 is brunch, and shout out to Eggs and Grits Breakfast out there in Cobb, brand new place, and the food is outstanding. So shout out to them, and we're gonna have brunch. We're gonna have some mimosas, celebrating, because breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. So I love brunch and breakfast. So it's gonna be a late brunch.
Ain't nothing like French toast.
You know what I'm saying? Some
I
wild
just made some
balls,
French
you know.
toast, so I know.
I love
That's all I know how to make.
And they are doing the darn thing at Eggs and Grits Breakfast. Shout out to y'all, and I appreciate y'all for hosting. You know, allowing us to come out there and enjoy the royal birthday brunch. So kings and queens, y'all fellas rock your fedoras or whatever crowns you want to rock, and ladies rock your tiaras. You know what I'm saying? That's how we doing it. January the 1st, New Year's Day. I am a New Year's baby. Yes.
You Aquarius or Capricorn?
It's Capricorn.
Thank you. Yes,
I'm Aquarius. I'm
Capricorn
January 28th.
Yes,
That's why I asked.
That's okay, Capricorn.
She's a cat.
I mean, Aquarius are great.
Yeah.
So, yes, Capricorn season it is, and I will be celebrating my birthday. And part
Scorpios
2
are best.
will be to be announced. We got Scorpio in the building. Shout out to Rich who
Oh,
celebrated his
Yes,
birthday.
spicy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Spicy.
Yes. Watch out for them now. They don't know they spicy. They kind of quiet. They spicy. You know what I'm saying? So, but shout out. I will be over there Saturday checking out Slutty Vegan and things that they're doing. I'm excited. I'm glad Rich Mo let me know what was going on over there in Gwinnett's. Where the roads are what, Rich Mo?
Pleasant.
That's where we shall be with the Slutty Vegans. Yes. So, and then I will be back Thursday. Right now, you know, celebrating the holiday. let y'all know what's going on for my birthday. And, you know, we just enjoying. Y'all have a very merry, happy holiday season. Just enjoy the warmth at this time. Check out my record on Spotify. It's Christmas. That just dropped on Black Friday. So it makes you feel all warm and fuzzy. And if you get it, it's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas. Yeah, and y'all check out my live because I did have it on live. And then y'all can check that out on Facebook. We went Facebook Live. We had the Celebrate the Season event. Shout out again to Xavier Lewis and everybody who came and sat in that Christmas hot seat and told us what they like about the holidays.
Right.
Yeah, we had a really good time. So shout out to Mike T for hosting that event for me. In Gwinnett. So in Gwinnett. So but got some things. Me and Richmo got some things going. Y'all remember The Apprentice. Also, you have opportunities to advertise on Black Ink Radio on Dynasty DM Extended Podcast. If y'all interested, hit us up in the DM. You hit me or Richmo up in the DM to see how you can advertise for your records and things of that nature. Come on and get an interview on Black Ink Radio or on Dynasty DM Extended Podcast. So until then, y'all get y'all shopping done, but be safe out there as you are driving in that traffic. And we will see y'all. Again, I want to say thank you to Mr. Coop for coming in. We're going to have him. We got to have Mr. Coop come back.
That's my new brother right there. He a dope MC. He a dope host. That's my new brother.
Appreciate the love.
Rich Mo in the building. Rich Mo. Yes, Rich Mo. You got to check out more Money Calls Clothes. That's my song. So anyway, see y'all next Thursday at 6 o'clock and I will be on time. Money Calls Clothes.
We're joining you in Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now. Yeah.